Someone's at Bronze, but here's Carnation here. I actually plan on going here. This will be one of the places I'll be looking at next week. Is that M5? Well, there you go. I was recording at the moment. And I have a little exhaust in there. It's M5. So, I'm not into sedans, but I like the engines and everything. Cool. But yeah, I'll be going to, so this will be going to my next job search video. This is one of the places that I wanted to look into, but not this one. This is a nice one, but there's one a little bit closer to where I live. Yeah, there's one right here. Sonic over there, Popeyes. I've never eaten at Popeyes. But anyway, just showing that there for a future video, potentially. Look at this, miles and miles of traffic. All the way back. There's a hill back there at the bottom of the hill. Some man lost his tire. A cop has him, you know, they're behind him. But it's like this every day, just as is already. This is after work. It's 5 p.m. And it's worse right now. I'm so glad I'm not over there. So I'll be out here a few hours before I come back. I'm going to the park though. So POV drive. Well, welcome to another POV. Just started raining. Like a few seconds ago, literally. And I knew it would. As soon as I came out here, I knew there'd be one cloud. You know, it wasn't supposed to rain, but of course. I'm not even surprised. In fact, before I came out, I said this would happen. I said it was going to rain as soon as I came out. Turn traction on. I can smell the rain. Anyway, I'm driving to, I'm gonna have to wait to even get out because I have my papers with me. I'm driving to Carnation, Auto Spa, I think it's called. So, I'm gonna drive there and I'm gonna drive to Take 5. I might drive to Nissan, but it's 5:06. So Nissan might be closed by the time I get there. I was gonna go to the park after this, which is further that way. I knew it was gonna rain. I knew it was going to. As soon as it didn't rain all day. But there's always one cloud that just hovers over like the neighborhood and like the little town where I live at, little city. There's always those one clouds and it'll start raining and everything. I knew it. I knew it, man. Anyway, I'll probably upload the nighttime video where I went to Carnation a few weeks ago. Upload that before the initial POV here. There you go, Focus RS. Don't really care, but anyways, a lot of traffic, people getting off work. It's insane. So I'll get to it in a second. See? And now it stopped raining. I knew it. Like, it won't rain until I come outside. Let me know if anyone else has that problem. It literally won't rain until I come outside. When I plan to do something, go outside, walk around the park, whatever. Because in the forecast, it said no rain, even though there have been rain clouds hovering all day. But it literally said no rain. I checked the weather, so. And I did not bring my rags or whatever. So this car, do not get this car in black. Just really don't get any car in black. It's cool, but you can't keep them clean at all unless you get it, you know, what was it, PPF, ceramic coated. Like I said, I might have to wait before I get out. I mean, the place I'm going to is like, it's about a mile or two away, you know? So get my oil changer, but like I said, they got shut down a few months ago. Man, he's a talk to dude, Jose. All right. It's really nothing out here, just the usual. This used to be, it was called like Hank's Barbecue Grill. Now it's Fish and Tail Oyster and Bar. It used to be like a barbecue grill bar, so I've never been though. And this is the auto gallery. They haven't opened it. I do see some cars. I don't see anything amazing. I thought it'd be like exotic cars, like super sports cars or something, but no way. Is that a Bojangles opening there? The opening one right there? Another restaurant review coming up. No way, I think it is. Another Bojangles. The other one's like way out there. It's like miles away from here. And looks like they're building one right there. Like the first time I had Bojangles, the only time I really heard about it was going out, you know, on a family road trip. That was out there near South Carolina, North Carolina, South Carolina. So, man, that was like when I was a kid, like late '90s, early 2000s. So, but yeah, they're starting to build them out. You know, trying to spread out everywhere. So, I might have to test it out over there. It looked like Bojangles. I'd have to go over there and see the full sign. I should be able to go in here. I've eaten there a few times, Marco's Pizza. I should be able to go in here. Like all this is new. Just building and building and building, see? If you want to make money here, just build a dog shop. Take care of dogs. Never been there, but here it is. Not many people here. I'm sure I can get around. don't know if there's anywhere really to park here. I'm gonna have to park somewhere different. In fact, I'm gonna come around. I literally might just park over here and walk over there somewhere. Let me see what's over here. Dude, I hope that's not a freaking nail right here on my tire, man. I hope that's not a nail. In fact, hold on. Let me get out and see. And it's still raining. I don't see anything. Please no. I have too many freaking problems. I hope not. I don't see anything. Maybe it was a rock. But you know, you hear that sound when you hear that rhythm over and over. Where's like, there's a piece of glass. Maybe that was it. There's like a little piece of glass or a diamond or something. Heard it on this side though, but I don't. It's like some little pieces of shard glass. Maybe that was it. Well, there might be places over here I can park. Let me see what I can find. But yeah, this is it. Nah, I don't know if I can park it. Let me go to the front and see. Space right here. I'll just park here for now. Alright. This is it though, Carnation. Let me park. Alright. Weird. So on to the next location. Went flying. Yeah, that was interesting. Like the first guy I talked to, honestly, I mean, there was a language barrier. He couldn't really speak English. The other guy came in behind because he was looking for the application. He couldn't really find it. So the other guy came in and helped him. He immediately found the application. So I don't know. Just keeping options open. Yeah, I think Nissan, it'll be closed by the time I get there later, so I may not even bother going to Nissan. I'll probably look it up. Go to the next location here. So I'm just going on a little cruise here. New apartments everywhere, man. They finally have these up. gone on a little cruise, nothing crazy, you know. And all this is new, all of it. I'm telling you, they build so much around here. The water mirror. Like I said, you won't believe until you see it, but the amount of building and construction in the northern area is like, there's a new building every week, every other week, I'm telling you. Apartments, houses, you know, all the little mini shops that are coming from other states and countries, like restaurants and stuff. But it's like that's all there really is. Like if you're looking for some beautiful senior activities, like you're not gonna find that here. You know, everyone's moving here because they're supposedly jobs, but like not, you know, I'm in animation, so there are no jobs here. You can maybe find something in Austin, but that's about the only thing down here. Everything else is in Canada, so literally. Yeah, like these are some big houses. I don't know, you probably can't even see them. These are not even the big ones, but behind them are like mansions. So these are gated off communities that have been for past decade or two now. Yeah, those are, look at them. You probably can't see them. Right here. Yeah. Yep. Those are mansions. Mini mansions. Trust me, they're bigger ones the further you go to Dallas. There are hidden mansions and hidden celebrities, I would say. I never met anybody. I know they're here. They're probably not out on social media or anything like that, but you know, I've been living too long. I don't really care about the area, but I'm just here to show off the car for those who are interested in the Genesis Coupe. Again, if I ever get the money, man, I'm trading this car in for a BMW G87 M2 someday, and that will be my new daily. You know, that'll be a long time until I get some things figured out. So I wish. But for now, this is it, man. You know, this car it's held up. My next oil change, yeah, 101,000 miles. So it's coming up, so I'm almost at 100,000, and then I need to get the 100,000 mile service. Hopefully they do it. I know one location that closed off and remodeled said, oh, they no longer service the Genesis Coupe. So think about that as well. There are actually dealerships that will no longer service this car, so think about that if you want to get a Genesis Coupe. Yeah, I'm being that urgent here. I have to go around. I don't know. I'm not doing it. It's up there. I used to go to this Bueno. I used to eat Choco Bueno when I was in college. There was a girl there named Beta. I remember I talk with her one time. I sat down and ate with her one time, you know. So thought he was coming through, but y'all, it's construction. I don't want to go back that way. Anyway, I'm here at the next location. Not far, obviously. There's a lot of automotive places, but over here, to be honest, they might be closing up. Some cars here. They might be closing up. Let me see. Alright, let me see if I can get to this traffic. I sort of wanted to go down further, but yeah, I could tell when I approached that place, man, that I could tell he was the manager, and I let him do his thing, and I went inside, and then when he came back to the door, I was ready to talk to him. You know? He said, "Hey, I could start Saturday." You know, he's looking for people, and it seemed like he was really, looking for people to work, but he said he could use them. You know, he could use extra people working. But I knew he was the manager immediately. Like the dude was serious, you know. He was that type of guy. He meant business, so you could easily tell. So I just waited for him, talked to him. And all the other girls were around working, detailing the cars. That's 2,000 over there. Or, no, it's a little Miata. I was thinking like S2000 could be my first manual car. Either that or MK3 Super someday. But it looks like the S2000 is even more expensive, dude. But I do want to learn how to drive manual someday, and no, I don't know how to drive manual. Just based on what I've seen on videos, I could probably do it pretty easy in a few minutes, I bet. Based on videos I've seen, so. Oh, construction's not through here anymore, okay. And it's raining again, so this is great. Yeah, I'm just keeping options open. But yeah, he was like, yeah, you can start Saturday. It sounds like if I don't start Saturday, then, he's not going to take me serious. But I need a little bit more time than that. I'm still trying to figure out all the options and stuff. Nissan's the other way. I guess I'm not going to that. It's the other way. Well, I guess I'm driving out to the park right now. I mean, I go to Nissan another day. It was back the other way. I forgot. I wasn't even thinking. So, well, I see a rainbow today. Look at the sky. Probably can see it. GoPro's terrible. This is GoPro Hero 8 too. GoPro's terrible. The newer ones look amazing, dude. The newer GoPros look amazing. It's like, I've seen like Ellie Walk's channel where she's walking through downtown, New York City, Manhattan, and like the new cameras look amazing. It's like the one I have is already outdated. It's insane. There's a C6 up there. But yeah, now I get some views on my phone here. Yeah, look at it. Yes, my windows are dirty. There you go. Suppose there's a good Greek restaurant right here. called the Sultan. There it is, the Sultan. They have good reviews, but I'd have to be the judge of that. Anyway, I'm not an expert on Mediterranean Greek food. Just started eating that like last year, really shorter. Check it all. But I usually go to that one. I mean, I could ask him, but I usually go there to I usually go there to like vacuum my car. That's why I usually go over there. Yeah, I'm still in. Just some PS2 music, nothing insane. Sky Odyssey, one of the first games on PS2. Airplane game. I would go that way, but my battery, I'm trying to save my battery. So this ain't Hawaii. Aloha State. But why an electric vehicle? Ugh. Listen, I'm not a fan of Teslas at all. I'm not. So that's cool if you like Teslas, but I don't really care about the Tesla Plaid or any of those. The Plaid, the flannel, I don't really like any of the Teslas, you know. Oh my God. Women in these minivans, insane. Park. I remember one time a cop followed me at nighttime. I was listening to Bone Thugs. A cop followed me, like from way back here. And I actually like slowed down here a little bit to see if it's gonna follow me left or right at this light. And of course it kept following me on the light turn. Up there, you'll see like there's no visibility. Like, so I did a U-turn right here, turned around, went that way. And then the cop did the same U-turn. I wasn't doing anything wrong. And then as soon as I turned down the street, there's like a bunch of shops down there, popular area. And then he immediately stopped following me. So just another little piggy demon in a uniform, you know. But that's what they do. I don't like driving like too late, honestly. Unless I have to, you know, unless I'm doing something I have to come back late. Like, you drive too late in certain areas they don't want you in, you know. It's an actual thing. And I remember that night, he followed me for no reason. I was just chilling, listening to music. Like right here, he followed me and I did a U-turn. I said, screw it. Because look, up here, there would have been no one around. Look at this, there would have been no one around. And he was going to try to trap me right up here and pull me over. I know he was. I guarantee he was going to try to pull me over for no reason. I don't even know if the park is going to happen like I'm going, but right after this, I'm going to the grocery store a little bit. I'm not getting too much, but it was supposed to rain, but of course it does, as usual. Like, all these are new. The design of them, everything. This is where they're building now. They all look like this. This is a whole new neighborhood. I don't even know if they're fully open yet. They've been building it for like past year or two. This whole neighborhood. I see people in there. They're just the same bland, generic suburban thing. This is new. This wasn't here a few days ago. That's what I'm saying. This is how fast they built. None of this was here a few days ago. This has been empty ever since I've been living out here. So there you go. They're finally building it. All right. Stand people, bro. Look at that. I mean, there's rain down there, but look at this. Try to get some pictures of the car when I get out. It's dirty. I haven't actually washed it in like a few weeks, so yeah, I just got rained on. But yeah, check it out. Yeah. Still rain. I mean, it's sprinkling. Alright, I could have been going. Some guy just honked at another dude. They were driving. I don't even know why he honked. Battery super low. I'm at 20%, so there's a game company over here. It's nothing amazing, though. And yeah, I heard about EA in Saudi Arabia. Insane. I'm almost there, but I'm super low, so this will be the end of the battery soon. Here you go. Whole Foods over there, been to a few times. That's a whole nice. I did a video over here. Yeah, I made to upload that video again for this channel. Where I drove through there. I drove someone through there. Grimaldi's Pizza's right over there, from Brooklyn, New York. Good pizza. I usually turn over there. There's like a municipal police station over there. So. But yeah, I'm gonna go straight, take the back way. There's usually no cops here anyway. Anyway, battery just ran out, so check it out. Figured out park, show you the car. Obviously a little dirty right now. At a school here that I never parked at. Yeah, battery literally just ran out as soon as I got here. So, but here it is. There you go. On the sunny side. Alright, new battery here. So, honestly, I was almost there. I'm only like 2 or 3 minutes away. So, I'm about to drive to the park right now. I was almost there. The battery actually, I thought it lasted longer, but it cut off like right at 12 or 11%, to be honest. And that just goes to show how much 4K will drain a battery, how much energy it takes. So, and I don't have the new, again, this is GoPro Hero 8. And I'm not even sure. That was around the time 4K came in. It was 7 or 6. Not even sure. All right, let me drive over here. I wonder. Yeah, I can go through here. Right. Or not. Let me see. I mean, it's a school. Yeah, over here. Yeah, I stopped at this church one time. It was 100 degrees outside. I had my mask on outside. And I called the ambulance. I got it right here. It's like I couldn't breathe. I don't know if it was another panic attack or what it was. No idea. I literally called the ambulance right there. Insane. And these batteries are bulging. I do all of my batteries. I have like one good battery here and the other one's sort of half good, the one that I just switched out. So, and the original two that I have, they're so big now, like I can't even put them inside, so I might as well just throw those away. It sucks, man. It's money, but no exhaust. Could modify the car, but you know, I don't know, man. There's no point. Again, if you want to get this car, there's the 3.8 specifically. 2.0s are good. 2013, 2014 2.0s, those are good. But if you want to modify the 3.8, you want to get big horsepower, you're not going to do that unless you have the engine fully built, which is expensive, you know. And even then, you may get the cars up to what, anywhere between 500 to 800 wheel power with twin turbo setups, based on what I've seen, based on what I researched. So is it worth it? I don't know. You know, I'm not super rich just to throw a bunch of money at a Genesis Coupe right now, so I don't know. I'd rather just, like I said, trade this car in, or hopefully the motor doesn't go out at any point, but if it does, maybe I could do an entire swap on this car someday. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm at the park here. I'm gonna go do my walk, my jogs. I'm a naturally fast runner. Unfortunately, I went into animation. Didn't have much choice though. I went to a poor school, a small poor school, so no sports, but I was the fastest guy there. Someone in the comments said they live like right next to this park. Now I don't live over here, but as boring as the entire northern area is, I mean, there's not much more than parks. Get it out and show you. There you go, on the GoPro. Let me get some pictures on my phone. There you go. Picture of the car, of the sun. Anyway, let me go walk around. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you. Headshot. Looks like they're finally about to open 3 lanes here. No way. Looks like this guy, he finally sold some of the land over here for years. Uh-oh, there's gonna be a lot of traffic. There's a barricade.